So, and I was making so much money there. I was making
So what
$35
why?
an
Why'd you
hour.
change?
I got fired.
Why?
Honestly, I think it was some petty shit.
There it is.
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back on another one for you. So guys, these Gen Z and millennial chicks, you'll notice most of the time when they tell stories, they're either the hero or the victim. When 99% of the time, they're volunteers, right? These chicks can never take accountability. They always blame everyone else, right? And they throw around buzzwords like narcissist and toxic and all this other stuff, right? And 9 times out of 10, they're the reasons why anything bad happened to them. Now, guys, this is this Caleb Hammer kid. You know, he has his show about financial literacy, right? And he has these dunderheads on his show. And he's talking to this knuckleheaded broad. He's asking her, why did you get fired from your previous job? And guys, she's going to use every single 304 buzzword, right? To try and quote unquote explain why she got fired. And guys, just we're gonna see how long it takes her to even get to the reason why she got fired. So guys, we'll get into this, but before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment. I have a second channel called 501-304s. That's linked in the description. Join my Discord. There's a playlist at the end. And guys, hit the join button or the link in the description, because I'm offering memberships now. So thanks to all you guys that are already members. I really, really appreciate that support. And let's get into this.
Work experience. What can we turn into an effective resume?
Okay, so from the time that I was 19 to 25, I was a contract coordinator for a real estate investment company, and I worked there for 7 years. So, and I was making so much money there. I was making
So what
$35 an
Why'd you
hour.
change?
I got fired.
Why?
Honestly, I think it was some petty shit.
There it is. What?
I mean, the boss was kind of like an old, groomy, weird man, and there was only 2.
I don't know what that means in that context. Is it internet grooming where they never use the word correct, or is it he didn't take care of his facial hair?
No, like childhood grooming.
Internet grooming where they never use the word correct. Sure. Okay.
Okay, yes, he was a creepy, weird man.
Did he literally separate people from their entire support system from an underage way in order to take them away from their support system once they turned of age, and then slept with them but they could never leave because they no longer have a support system? Did he literally groom them, or are we just using that word because he was a little weird?
It was a little bit less than how you described
Okay,
it.
so let's not
of
use
course.
words we don't mean. This isn't Twitter.
Okay.
Words have real world consequences. Stop being a sensationalist bitch.
Gotcha. He was a weird man. A weird 4-year-old man.
There you go. A real. Okay, so he was weird.
Yeah.
I believe this started with you got fired from a job.
Yes.
So why are we talking about a weird man?
Because he was my boss. He was the owner of the company. He was weird, and he was mean, and he was psychotic, and he
Go
was...
on. Now we're using more buzzwords real quick. What was he actually? What did he do that would define those things?
He would come in and scream at everyone.
Scream why? What was the reason?
He would literally call people, like, tell you, like, are you fucking stupid? Like, why'd you fucking do this? Like, you
It's
don't know
not
what you're
great.
fucking
Certainly
doing.
what Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos has done, and they built great companies. I'm not defending it, but that is what other people have done.
It just
That's
doesn't
not
feel
how
good.
I like to do it, and it doesn't feel good. I agree, but we're using the word psychotic, and we're doing a lot of things, so go ahead. Why did he do it? What was the reason, though?
The reason why I was fired, the actual reason I was fired was...
No, why was he yelling?
Oh. He was unstable, like, bipolar.
What
No,
was
like,
the
literally,
reason? What was the
he would
reason
come
he
in.
yelled?
He would
Yeah,
just
but
come
what
in.
was the thing that caused? I'm asking. I'm not defending it, but let's have more context because you sound like the person that starts a Twitter thread.
He would come in at 10 o'clock, and when we were supposed to be there at 8, and just scream at everyone.
Why though? What
Are you guys
happened
on the
before?
phone? Are you guys on the phone? Why aren't you on the phone?
Were you
You're not
supposed to
making
be on the
enough-
phone?
Not me particularly, but
The person he
guys.
told to?
Yeah, the bullpen. But
Okay, so that's the reason.
it's just that I don't feel like that's like the way to handle it.
No,
Look at that.
I agree. It's not the proper way to handle it.
It wasn't a
However,
good
it wasn't
environment.
I agree. However, it's not like he just went in and he just started screaming for no reason.
Right.
That was his leadership method. Wasn't good. You're allowed to leave it. It is not illegal.
Mhm.
So
that just didn't feel.
so
good.
that's why you got fired?
No, but
Because the boss yelled at people for not doing their job.
that's not why I got fired. But that definitely set the stage for my time at the job. I was constantly on edge. I always felt like I was going to get fired, and then I did. After 7 years, I was making $35 an hour plus bonus.
Yep, which, by the way, I mean, you make the per capita income in Cape Coral. Congratulations, even though you scoffed at what you make. But
I can't believe people live on it.
well, the median per capita income does.
So look at that, guys. So guys, she was talking for 3 minutes, 45 seconds. We still don't know why she got fired. Look at that. And guys, she called him creepy and a groomer and bipolar. Guys, does that sound like bipolar to you? I'm glad that he called her out on it, right? Because that behavior doesn't sound bipolar, psychotic at all. It's his business. And it sounds like he had a lot of workers just like her that are obviously lazy and moronic, right? Look at that. I'm going to call him a groomer. Are you serious?
You stupid woman.
Now, guys, this clip keeps going because we have a follow-up. And, guys, let me know if you think if we're still going to not figure out why she got fired. Clown world.
In my opinion, it was petty because there was one other girl in the office. She started getting it was like your typical freaking office story. There's 2 admins and the owner. The owner starts hanging out with the 2 girls. I didn't really understand what was going on because I was 19. She's 3 years older than me. He was married, started sleeping with her.
19-year-olds don't understand sex?
I mean, I didn't
You really are a
understand.
fucking Twitter user. Keep going.
And then they started boning. He got divorced from his wife, and then they got
And
engaged.
you really didn't understand any of this at 19?
No.
Maybe we should raise the age of everything to 25, because, wow, these people are not maturing as quick as we did literally just 10 years ago.
I agree. I'm a dumb, I don't want to keep saying I'm a dumb bitch, but I don't understand.
I don't think
social cues.
I don't know if it's dumb. I think you're literally at the mental state of a child. I think you just
It feels like that
immature.
sometimes,
It's not a good thing. It's
I
very
know.
unhealthy.
for sure.
I'm glad you agree. Wish you would do anything about it. Okay, so you didn't understand that the penis went in the vagina. Keep going.
I just didn't understand why he would be hanging out with us, and then why they started hanging out, and then it just got kind of competitive. It felt like she didn't want another girl in the office. That's what it felt like to me. That's why I feel
Why
like
are
it
you
was
getting that vibe other than the fact that they were boning?
because she was being kind of a bitch.
Oh, she was being a bitch to you.
Yes.
Okay.
After they started seeing each
Were you
other.
being a bitch to her?
No, we were friends. We used to hang out. We
Please.
used to go out to Busch Gardens together and dinner and all kinds of stuff.
And she got the right to hire and fire?
No. She's not the one that fired me.
Then why? How would it have been petty then?
Because she was the boss. In my
So, guys, look, we still haven't figured out why she got fired. So, guys, I mean, I'd fire her too, obviously, because she's a moron. Think about how frustrating that it would be to have this dunderhead work for you, right? Look at that. This comment here says 2 videos to explain why she was fired, and we still haven't got a goddamn clue why she got fired. I'm beginning to wonder if it was her complete lack of accountability. Someone says she still didn't explain why she got fired. Someone says, I got it. So she got fired for not being able to answer a simple question. Someone says, I truly think she drove them crazy by not being able to get to the point. This is what I told you about. These women, they're always victims or the heroes in their own story. 99% of the time, they're volunteers. Guys, I'm telling you, if you can find a way to not work with any women at all, do it. Look at that. Look at that. Someone says, so why was she fired? Someone says, Twitter users is my favorite term. Yeah, guys, all these people that use these fake words to cause outrage, especially these 304s, we can call them Twitter users. Look at that. Absolute lack of accountability. And of course, this one, I don't like the way he's talking to her, completely putting her down. That's not helping a single thing. She came to him. She came to him for advice. Look at that. Absolutely insane. Someone says, why can't you post a video that actually answers the question? Why was she fired? It needs 3 videos to share this info? Because, guys, they don't know how to get to the goddamn point. How many times have we watched these videos, guys? And these chicks are just blathering on and blathering on and blathering on, right? Just... Why? Is how many times have you seen podcasts or like Twitter Spaces or like something where they're having like a discussion and there's a bunch of guys and one chick, and then the chick just goes on and 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 on. And one of the guys tries to cut in and say, yeah, like, is there a question in here? And of course, some white knight goes,
How dare you?
hey, don't interrupt her, bro. That's a female, bro. Clown world. Guys, what do you think, right? Is this all too familiar for you? You know, the whole, he's a groomer, he's this, he's that, blah, 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 when it sounds like she was the problem. So, all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good one.